Hey, welcome back to some Magic Arena fun time. I'm Quetzalcoatl, which is hard to say and hard to pronounce, but today we're going to be doing some more Magic. If you caught the stream yesterday, I did a little bit of a America Control with a red, white, blue list. It was really bad. It featured Burning Sun's avatar. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it was this. I'll get my huge head out of the way. There we go. So it was this. It had some Magma Spray, some Seal Away, some Baral, Blink of an Eye, Essence Scatter, Negate, got some Counterspell, Search for Escanta. It's not very good. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't have very good land. It's just, yeah, not very awesome. And, you know, like the win conditions, this is not like a constructed deck you're going to see at a PTQ, right? Like, where it's just like, I have the cards available to me on Magic Arena. I do have one Mythic that I haven't decided on what I want to use it on yet. But otherwise, it's just like a bunch of janky cards and a 3-color deck with the lands being really, really, really bad. So, I have... this is my greatest failure. I wanted this to be good. I really wanted to play this card because it's a big dumb dinosaur. It's Dinosaur Avatar. And it's like I never got the 3-red, because obviously this card is used in dinosaur decks, not like in control decks. Duh. So it's a pretty bad deck. I went like 2 and 3 with it, I think, so we're gonna have some better luck today with my blue-white control deck. Let's check it out. So this deck is closer to a deck you'll actually see being played at like tournaments. It's not, I'm not like a tournament level player by all means, but I've been playing Magic for a while, so I know like when to counterspell stuff and when to let it go, hopefully. Now that I said that, you'll probably see me make a ton of mistakes today, but we'll see. So, CLA is really good. I just got those pretty recently. It's pretty unstoppable. Brawl, he might not have a place in the deck, but he's just so damn good. I like him. He does so many things. Most importantly, he crews Aether Sphere Harvester, which I mentioned yesterday too. He's great. Blink of an Eye is like a jack of all trades. It does a lot of stuff. I have one sensor just for the meme possibility. Sometimes people play an X spell and you catch them unawares with it and then they get really mad, probably at their computer. Essence Scatter's good, Negate's good, Search is awesome, Disallow is like the best blue card in the format, especially when paired with some Gear Hulks. What else do I have? Supreme Will is a one of. I could run more of these, but I just think that Glimmer is kind of better, and I already have 2 Glimmer. Aether Sphere Harvester is good. Cast Out is awesome. So I got some Planeswalkers in here that might not be in some people's lists. I've noticed that Karn is not really in any lists like for competitive Magic anymore. Maybe he's a bit too slow. Maybe only mono green decks need him to get advantage for card advantage, because blue white has a surplus of it, obviously. But he's Karn, right? I mean, like I crafted him with one of my mythics just because he's a Planeswalker and he's really good. Dovin Baan is pretty freaking awesome. Like, he kind of has helped me a lot against red aggro just by stopping their creatures and by gaining some life. I rarely use his ultimate, but I believe he's like a really fair planeswalker. You know what I mean? Like, he's not unstoppable. He's not Chandra. He doesn't have 4 abilities, but he's a planeswalker that's fair. And I like playing with cards that are fair, even if they're worse than cards that are not fair. Angel of Invention is an all-star. This helps me do a lot of stuff. It just kind of wins the game. People kind of concede sometimes when it's being played. Yeah, and aside from that, I got a Glyph Keeper, which I love. You can barely target it. Teferi's the best, obviously. Torrential Gearhulk wins games. Tons of great spells to flashback. I could use more Syncopate. I only have 1. And a Pull from Tomorrow. Sometimes you can draw 7 to 9 cards with this. It isn't bad. Alright, so that's the list. I'm not playing with sideboard yet. I don't think. I'm going to keep just grinding some regular, you know, matches here. Hopefully the sound is down by a little bit for the Magic Arena thing, because otherwise I think yesterday I made it, the sounds are way too much, so maybe I can bring them down a little bit more if necessary too. Hopefully you can hear my voice as well too. I'm actually not mumbling or murmuring this time, or I'm not trying to. So we're just going to play some Quick Constructed, I believe. Just get some more of that gold, you know? Pay gold, get gold. We're going to use blue-white control. We're not going to use America deck. I don't think so. So let's check it out. I'm Teferi. Yes. So I might put myself right at his head, make my head really small, and go like right here. Oh, this is perfect. I love this. This is a really dumb idea, but I like it a lot. Alright. Playing against Jai Ballard, again, as I always am. I hope when the game is actually released that we can actually choose which people we want instead of automatically being Teferi, because it fits with what I want. This is a very unexciting hand, but boring is good. Has basic land, has a little bit of answers. I hope he isn't playing mono red. I always say that, and then they just come down with turn 1 mountain, Bomat Courier, and then I'm like, this is bad. I hate my life. So we'll see. He has to mull a 4? Not like this. Not like this. I want to play Magic. I don't want to not play Magic. With that said, he has a turn 1 play on the Molda 4. So, I can't do anything about it for a little while. If he wins on a Molda 4, I'm not going to be happy with myself. What does this guy even do? Wow. Okay, so he's going to deal me a lot of damage with this before I can answer it. At least I have a counter spell for some of this stuff now. It's quite the clock. Okay, so he's stuck on 2 mana. It appears. I don't really want to cycle cast out because that will have value later in the game. Really unexciting draws still. I'm gonna have to cast out this guy, aren't I? I really think I am. Yep. I'd like to be able to counter something, but he doesn't have any mana. Alright, so I'm just gonna cast out this guy, right? And hopefully Teferi will be enough for me to take this down. I feel kind of bad using a cast out on a grasping scoundrel. But, you know, I don't want to lose. Oh, hold on, you can't even see my life total. My head is always in the way. Always in the way. I'm going to go over to this little thing over here. This guy's really good. I didn't have an opportunity to counter him, but he's really good. Okay. Shouldn't be any match for Teferi, though. And I do have negate mana up after this, too. Feels good, man.
This isn't a fight you can win. Let's skip to the good part.
It's not. Hopefully, it still aren't too loud. Let's go with these 2. Alright, so I'm in pretty good shape now. I mean, he's still stuck on 2 lands. I feel kind of bad for that. But, I mean, what are you going to do? It's Magic. It happens. It happened to me yesterday. It happens to everybody. I have no instance in my graveyard for Torrential Gearhulk. I'm waiting until he plays something. I'm just going to ultimate, I guess.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Alright, Teferi. Slow your roll. Alright, do I cast this out too? If I cast this out, I'll still have enough mana to counter something. Yeah. Feels bad, man. I don't know what to tell him. Mana Screws happens. It's annoying, but it happens to everybody. Yeah, okay, so I'll just play the Gearhulk, I think. This is getting kind of sad.
We need to move quickly.
It's a bummer, but it happens. I'll play it at the end of his turn. I don't need to untap 2 lands, thank you. Oh, he finally has his 3rd land. The funny thing is he's probably going to be able to kill the Gearhulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I want to wait until I can negate Kill Spell. Because if he kills the Gearhulk, he could climb back into this game, even though I'll have the ultimate. Yeah. Is this non-land card? Exile target permanent. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do this again.
Hurry!
Okay. I'm going. Alright, let's do... Want to play Baral? Draw out a kill spell? Yeah, why not? I got time, right? Untap 2 lands. Cool. I'm going to use his ultimate next turn. I don't usually get to use his ultimate, so I'm pretty happy with that. Wait, hold on. Can I? Okay. That happens sometimes. So unfortunately, not like a lot to learn in that match, right? I've learned that Tavera is good, but we already kind of knew that. Let's see how many we can get through today. I don't know how many I'm going to play today, maybe 4 or 5 or so. It'll be fun. Hope you guys had a fun 4th of July yesterday. Hope you did fun stuff and ate food. Let's see what our opening hand looks like. So hopefully we can actually play the game of Magic against somebody this time and not just flail around. This looks fine. I like the turn 2, a Search and Essence Scatter and Evolving Wilds. This is all good. I'll make my head smaller again. Okay. Okay, I go first. Yes, that one. I'll probably grab a Plains. I do need 2 white. He might be playing mono red. And if he is, it's good. He doesn't have a turn 1 Bowman Courier. I like that. I like that. Grab me an aforementioned Plains. Yes, because I do need the 2. 2 white will be relevant in this game, I feel like. And I think he's going to play a creature on turn 2, so I'm not going to play the Search right now. Oh, I could censor it. I love this card. It's going to be brutal. Totally brutal. Alright, here we go. Yes, I love that card. So you can bring it back eventually, right? But, like, this just feels so good. Just pick one. Such a troll. Blue is such a terrible color to play, and by that I mean great. Gonna save the mana to counter something instead of playing the Search for Escanta. Because if he doesn't play anything, I can play the Search next turn and the Essence Scatter backup. This obviously. So now I'm getting kind of nervous because do I just let this go? No, it's too big. I want to avoid taking some damage early on in the game if I can avoid it, you know? I'm bummed out about that, though. At least he doesn't have a 4th land. He could have brought back these guys. Here is a great answer for the Scrap Heap Scroungers. I love him. Do I play in this turn? Maybe. I'm short on land, and I'm short on these guys. So yeah, I think I will. Search for Escanta is good, but Dovin Bond's better in this situation currently.
Would you like to know how you'll fail?
So if he has a shock, Dovin Bond is dead. And that's kind of lame, but what are you gonna do?
Advantage mine.
I love gaining life in this matchup. I love drawing lands in this matchup. I think that's the right call. I'm not going to get his ultimate off. He's going to kill Dovin Bond before he gets there. So he could bring back one of these guys if he wants to. The glare is really hitting my glasses. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to keep my head down. Alright, so he did indeed play that guy again, just like we thought he would. Okay, so make him smaller. It seems like custom made to shrink this
Such
guy.
weakness is amusing.
And I like it right now, even if he plays a Heart of Quran next turn, he won't be able to crew it, at least for a little bit. So, Harvester and Search this turn? I want to have him think that I have a counter spell, so I'm going to play this. I'm going to play Search. Just leave the counter mana open just in case, you know. Little wheel was great. I love it. So playing a couple matches of Magic today. Still very new to streaming, as you could probably tell. So I'm probably going to start with Magic for a little bit. Maybe a week or two of Magic. Maybe I'll do some drafts. I love drafting. And M19's coming out pretty soon, this weekend actually, so everybody go to their pre-releases. Yeah, so this is always going to happen.
You'll regret that. That strike can be improved.
Even as he dies, he's a jerk. I don't need this. And I have 5 cards in the graveyard. I'm gonna cast out this guy, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have mana up for counter to make him think that I have one. I might be being too hasty here. Yeah, I'm gonna play Aethersphere Harvester instead. Because he's gonna play a better card that I need to cast out, like an equipment. I'm sorry, like Heart of Quran. That's gonna be something I need to cast out. This guy, I'm at 22. I don't feel very pressured. Hope you guys can hear me all right. I need a win condition would be good. Or just any creature. Attacks for 3, gets in there. I understand. There should be the button that just says, I understand. Attacking? I understand. 3 damage? He's still critically stuck on 3 lands. I can't do anything about it. He might know that I don't have a counterspell now. Like a disallow, because I probably would have disallowed that. That's pretty crucial to this matchup. Which is important information for him. Seal is great. I love it. I'm gonna play it right now, before he gets to untap with him. Why not? So, unless he draws another land, he's kind of in trouble here. Granted, I have nothing to pressure him with. I need, like, a Gear Hulk. Have any good things in the graveyard? Just a Censor, and that's not super great to flashback. I need counterspells. I need creatures to kill stuff with, and obviously Planeswalkers are always welcome. I don't like Planeswalkers at all. I don't like their design. I don't like how important they are to Magic's history and story now. Like they weren't before. I mean, the card type Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are always the most important part about Magic, but they're a little bit too powerful for my tastes now. Like when it's usually a battle of do you have one or not. So this guy's deciding on what he needs to discard because he's still stuck on 3. And sucks. Okay. Well, it's better than discarding it, right? There's a lot of storm sound effects for that. Alright, I want to keep that. I want to keep Karn. I do want to transform this, though. It's not right now. It's a Karn. Now he's going to regret throwing that lightning bolt in my face.
I will fight for my friends.
I want cards at this point. I don't want little guys who
I'll
will
make
win the game
use of
eventually.
that later.
It gives me the land, that's lame. But now I can get the disallow back later, right? So play this. Investor. I might want to put the disallow in my hand now. He has his 4th land. Now he can play Chandra. Now he can play Hazoret if he plays him. It's not good for me. But I can't root for the guy to not draw his land, right? That's very good. If I didn't have cast out, which I do. I'm grateful to have an answer to that. Oh no, I want this guy. I don't know, do I want this guy? I don't think so. I would rather this transformed. Sorry, Dovin Cool. Okay. I may have made a mistake. I'm like terrified that I will cycle that. There's like 2 options instead of doing anything else. It's a scary thought. Let's get this card back. Yep, I have enough to cast it.
Return!
Return! I don't know how I feel about all the voice lines and stuff that all the Planeswalkers have when you play them. Like Liliana and Chandra scream at you. Karn's this big, booming voice, dude. It's kind of silly. I kind of like it, but it's really silly. They want it to be Hearthstone so bad. What's he gonna play now? I'm kind of scared of Heart of Quran still, even though he doesn't have any creatures to crew it with. It's like a very consistent threat. Only costs 2 mana. I don't have very many artifacts for him to actually win the game with. No, thank you. And he knows I have Disallow, so I expect him to have multiple copies of Chandra in his deck, or in his hand right now.
You will be a pile of ashes!
Yeah, okay. See what I mean? It's dumb, right? Alrighty. Let's keep going with Karn.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Ooh, I get a cast out. So even if he has a Chandra, I can still do something about it. I still need a win condition. I need to pressure him with something. Because I have the advantage right now, but I'm not really doing anything with it. What's he waiting for? Cool. He gave me the angel, so he can probably kill it, maybe? Interesting choice. Well, let's play it. I want to make the little dudes instead of making this a big angel. My life is pretty comfortable right now, and I have a feeling like he's going to kill it. I have a feeling like he has like a lightning strike, and if I made it a 4/3 lifelink, he could just 1-for-1 it. Now at least I have 2 stupid little dirtlers hanging around. He already blew up my harvester. Yep. I'll make him worried, you know? I'll dig in response to that. I'm not gonna counter it. I have no mana left after I do this. I'm still gonna make him worried though. Yes, yes, finally, yes, yes. I think I just won the game. Golden Tomorrow is so good in this situation. I need to be ahead though. He's still stuck on lands. This sucks for him. What are you gonna do? Oh, look at now I can make a dude. Look at this. But do I want to? Put him on a pretty quick clock. Yeah. I have a counter spell. Right. Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Some solutions must be built.
Stupid. Alright. Alright. Pretty good shape. Girl Hulk in hand. I have a counterspell. Blink of an eye. Can bounce anything back to his hand. These guys are just gonna start to get bigger and bigger. He might have something for Karn. He might just be able to kill him outright. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I could just pull from tomorrow too, right? At the end of this turn? I'll just make another one. It's a short-term solution to a long-term problem. I don't want him to have this. Or at least, I'll just bounce it at the end of his turn, right? That way I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll bounce and then I'll do search. Yes. So I've been accused by pretty much myself of just like not going for it and not going for the win and playing cards that I know, like I could just play the Gear Hulk here and just smash his face and I would probably win the game like that, but I want to get every ounce of card advantage that I possibly can, and I'm doing it. That's the way I play. Demon Gate. Okay, not very helpful right now, but good to have it. Nothing really has changed. These guys are beaten down.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Stupid. Shut up, Karn. Stupid pacifist golem. fell off the Weatherlight. No, he didn't fall off. Gerard fell off. He's got some deep magic lore about him. This I don't want him to have. Disallow or Gearhulk? I'm gonna Gearhulk it. I'm done with playing safe. I think he just might concede after this, it's possible. Let's go ahead and Essence Scatter that. I keep forgetting you have to click on it when you do that. Makes it a lot harder. I hit him for a lot next turn. He might just quit. So this guy's pretty stuck on land. I feel like I was able to out-control him just because I had so much more land than he did. Which sucks. You know, you want him to put up a good fight. What am I saying? The game isn't even over yet. I'm acting as though it is. I want to keep the Gearhulk alive, so I don't care if he has this. I think I've thought about countering it, but my main idea is just to keep the Gearhulk alive at this point. God, Search for Escanta is so good. Now that we've found Escanta, let's get infinite disallows. And he knows I had it, but he doesn't know I have two.
Well chosen.
Thanks, Karn. More lands. Sweet. Better for pull for tomorrow. So, why do I have the top one card revealed? Does anybody know? None of my cards say that. I don't know. It's helpful information, obviously, but whatever. He's not quitting to his benefit. You know, I might have quit in this situation where the control player is so clearly far ahead. Like 2 hits and he's done. I have a billion counterspells in hand. I could pull from tomorrow for like a billion next turn just because I want to. Yep, and it's about good. He did succeed in shrinking this guy a little bit. This little construct token. He's helping Karn build stuff, trying to get the Silex back. Ashnod Silex that blew up the world in Magic lore. Don't ask me what set that was, though. I have no idea. He's fighting the good fight here. I would concede. He's a fighter. He's fighting. Ooh, he's trying. So we're doing pretty good. That game, both of these games are skewed in my favor, I think. But, we were able to do something, you know? That game, I think I did all the right things. Got that pack, though. Yeah! Let's keep playing, man. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. So, it'd be cool to play like a control-on-control match here, where the game is going to take a half an hour, and I won't have time for any more games, but it's okay. Control-on-control is like the most fun match you can do. I think this is still too loud. I'm going to turn it down. Crank it down a bit. Okay, this looks great. I like this a lot. I think it said I went first, too. We'll see. Don Ramses. He's a Ramses that dons. He dons caps on people. Alright, I'll stop. So let's see. I thought I took these out. I got a couple glacial fortresses, thankfully. Play this first. If I draw a million lands in a row, I can always cycle that, which would be helpful. He's playing mono red. Okay. I guess it's just decided, Magic Arena, that I love playing against red decks today. Okay. I should be able to survive the early onslaught here. Turn 1 Bullmech Courier is obviously good, but yeah, I don't like this. No. No. I don't want you to do this. She's such a beating, that card. Kari Zev is amazing. She's so good. And that monkey token is so awesome. Not a whole lot I can do about the Bulmek. I don't want to waste a cast out on it. That's helpful. I want to make him believe I have the disallow, which is not why I'm not going to play the desert right now. So he'll probably, if he's smart, try to play his not best card to see if I can counter it. And I want him to play his not best cards right now to slow him down. Meanwhile, this guy is just going to get huge. Okay. Maybe if he taps out for something, I can cast out that thing if he has nothing else to cast out. Obviously, I'd like to cast out a Hazaret or a Chandra or a Rekindling Phoenix. But I also don't want him to draw a million cards off that too, you know? I saw on the Pro Tour, I forget which matchup it was, somebody's Bulmek Courier had like 7 cards underneath it, and he had no cards in hand, so he was just going to draw a whole new hand. So he was playing against Blue Eye Control, the Bulmek Courier guy, and tried to sacrifice the Bulmek Courier, and it got disallowed. The activated ability got disallowed, and he just lost 7 cards. Huge swing. So I hope he has a Chandra here instead of a Hazaret, because then I can negate it. If he doesn't, that's bad. He wouldn't play Hazaret first because you can't attack with him anyway. It's 4 cards. It's getting up there. The good news is he's not casting a lot of his stuff. That makes me worried. What does he have? Glorybringer? This makes me worried. Alright, well, I don't have a lot going on. Five cards underneath the Bulmek Courier now. It's getting pretty fat, getting pretty well fed. Alright. No Glorybringer. What does he have? Is he super flooded? Seems like it. He doesn't have Hazaret, he doesn't have Chandra. I think his plan is just to beat me down with the Bulmek Courier and to draw 8 million cards. But he isn't even playing cards fast, you know? Not doing anything. He must have a ton of burn. That makes me nervous too. Because I don't have the counter spells to stop it. I tell you, if he just keeps going like this all game, he's probably going to win. I need something to answer. I need like a threat. I say that often with this deck because it runs like 7 creatures entirely. Like, I need something, I need a threat. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a control deck. I'm not mid-range. Interesting that he has those 2 cards in the same deck. That's a good idea. Cycle that. That would kill exactly... that would kill my Angel. That's good against my Angel. It's a great card. Maybe he has mirror matches in mind. Maybe he's a red control deck. Maybe I do want to cast that thing out. No. Not yet. I'm waiting for him to tap out so that I can cast out, but I don't think he's going to. I wonder if he just wants to ditch his whole hand for those 6 cards. I gotta start getting rid of that. Drawing 6 cards is no joke. Thank you, God. Okay. So I have no counter. I have just Essence Scatter in the graveyard. I can't cast anything else but the Gearhulk. Well, I'll try to block with the Gearhulk, I guess. But that's awkward, right? He's probably gonna do the same thing next turn. I bet he has an Abrade to deal with the Gearhulk, in which case it can do nothing. So no, okay. I'm gonna cast the thing out now. I'll tell you why. Because I think he has action spells in his hand, and he's gonna draw 6 here. He's probably going to get rid of his hand because he's getting a 1-card advantage. If he doesn't draw 6, he must have good stuff in his hand. Yep, he doesn't. Let's see what he had. Chandra, Abrade. I was right about the Abrade, by the way, so now I feel pretty safe in playing the Gearhulk. So he draws 1 card pretty much from discarding his hand. It's not bad. I defend my so sick of this guy. I defend my idea to play it then. Is this kill condition just Bomat Courier? Can you play something else so I can counter it? Can you play Chandra so I can feel good about myself? 1 card in the graveyard. I played nothing this game. I did draw like 8 lands in a row. Okay, now I feel good. I have Gearhulk, and in case he abrades it, I have Negate. We're in good shape. Supreme Will probably be used to dig instead of try to counter something, unless he has something very expensive. Because even if he has Chandra or Hazaret, I'm acting like this guy is playing mono red aggro. Clearly he's not. Like, mono red aggro does not play Desert of the Fervent or Sweltering Suns, you know? It's mono red control. Interesting. Not very good, but interesting. But I am playing in this, you know, the lowest stakes that I can right now, so if people are playing weird decks, I understand. Alright, this guy's gonna block. I'm really tired of seeing this card. Yeah, I could play this first and then try to flash it back. I don't really want to. Nope. Nothing to target. Go ahead, try to abrade it. It's not gonna work. Okay. I played that one pretty smart, I think. Now, he could have something else. He could have another abrade. He only has 1 abrade left in his deck, though, if he has 4. I'd be surprised. In the first 30 or so cards, he has all 4 abrades. That'd be bad. Please don't have it. Ah, he doesn't have it. So sick of Bomat Courier. And he has at least 2 more in the deck, I would guess. But now that I have a dude out. Wait, what liberating combustion? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I've never seen this genre before. I had to read it. This is like a Chandra deck. So the good news is, oh no, if he has 1 more land, he'll have enough to pay for the Supreme Will. But he won't have enough to pay for the Supreme Will and the Censor. That Chandra's dead. Man, I've never seen that Chandra before. It's crazy. I've never seen this card before either, because you wouldn't play it if you wouldn't have Chandra. 5 costing sorcery. So why wouldn't he play it right now? He probably smells that I have some sort of counterspell. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll let this resolve. I'm just gonna fumigate it. I'm not gonna let him draw 3 cards. No, sir. No. No. So I take 3 from that. Okay, whatever. It's pretty scary, though. Oh, if he has 1 more land, he can... If he has 1 more land, he can pay for Chandra, even though I have 4. Oh no! I can't Supreme Will, because I need to pay for Chandra. Oh well. We used to have a deck like this back in Mirrodin block called Big Red. It was based on Arc Slugger. Arc Slugger was a 4/5 creature that cost 5. And it had a really weird ability. Oh no. I think I screwed myself over. I can't cast both Censor and Supreme Will. I think he's gonna win. I can't do anything about it anyway. Squee the Immortal is gonna kill me? This sucks. Oh, he did it. Okay. I think that was a big mistake by him. I think he's assuming that I would just counter it outright and just counter the Squee first, because why would I do that? Squee, you can't get rid of him. Now I'm going to get rid of the Censor, because I don't think he has an X spell. And I desperately need like some creatures here. Some answers. Blink is good too. Blink just stalls. Sure, why not? Don't feel super safe, because he almost certainly has more burn in his deck. Oh crap, Crasher. I thought you weren't aggro. I usually really need like a search for Escanta or something. But it's still too slow. I don't feel great about this game. He's gonna replay On-Crop Crasher. Disallow's good. I can disallow the Crasher, I guess. No, thank you. I'm running out of options. He still has 2 cards left in hand. And I don't know if they're land. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I don't like to just do this end of turn button, because then if they have something at the end of your turn, you can't respond to it no matter what, as long as this button is orange. So I just like to cycle through and click this button a bunch of times, like click, 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 click. It's kind of annoying to do, but not having the freedom to react to what happens at the end of my turn it's not fun. I'm gonna blink this guy just because I want the card. I want like a permanent answer. Just one creature, like a Gearhulk. Gearhulk one time. Nope. It's not a Gearhulk. How about a pull from tomorrow? I could do it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would get 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well then. Ah, it's so late. It's way too late. He wins next turn. No, he doesn't win next turn. Squee has killed me, guys. Squee the Immortal has bashed me down. This is a really interesting deck. It's kind of frustratingly good. It's just like really good, I feel like, because Planeswalkers are a thing. Okay, so unless I have like a Wrath next turn, I lose. Doesn't feel great, man. Oh, I don't lose yet. I love Glyphkeeper. That 1. If he has 1 burn spell, I'm dead. And he's playing mono red, so he probably has some kind of burn spell. Otherwise, I'd set myself up for a really awesome comeback. Attacks with both, I seal away his Varix, I block the Squee. Seal away is pretty good. Having a hard time blocking today. Yes, you can replay the Squee if you want to. Or you can just kill me with a burn spell. What is that thing? It's a 6/6, that's what it is. Baral? This guy's still at 20. It's a bummer. Yep, I lose. Oh well. Again, not this turn, but it's just Squee is so inevitable He's gonna come back no matter what, unless you disallow his ability, which would be a waste of a disallow, but also he killed me. So what does he get to cast of mine? Oh, my Aether Sphere Harvester, no. Giant's Immolating Fire. It's a pretty good card, if you have a legend, which he does. I like this guy's deck. I'm happy to lose to such a... Oh, that's so lame. The one card I needed. And he steals it. I guess I lose. I'll just try to take his dragon down anyway, as a point of pride. I'm not going down without a fight. Yeah, his deck is pretty cool. I don't mind losing to it that badly. Are you not going to use Giant's Immolating Fire? Alright, you know what? Then I'm going to concede. I'm going to draw the game out. Time for one more. Let's do one more. Then I gotta go to a movie. Okay, let's do it. Yes. Okay, here we go. One last game. This is a bad hand. I can't keep it. At least I get the mulligan. At least I get to... I feel like in this game, whenever you mulligan, you're just punished. A lot. Like, really hard. You're punished. Look at this hand. Are you kidding me? I couldn't have kept that hand. Two lands on a draw. I got a mulligan again. At least he's mulliganing too. You know what? I'm gonna keep this hand. It's ridiculous, but it's good. I could win this game still. Don't want that. Okay, here we go. Let's win this last one. Key Dragon. If he played turn 1 Llanowar Elves, I would have been very worried. He's playing Merfolk, I bet. Bummer. That's a great turn too. I mean, at least I have this. This counter just counters all Merfolk. As long as he doesn't have a counter spell open. Oh, I forgot to... Oh no. I forgot to do Evolving Wilds. I'm so bad at this game. I deserve to lose. Using it during my main phase. I was talking. I'm such an idiot. I could still win. Fumigate is just blows up all these merfolk so easily. It's a really good turn to play for a 5-card hand, but yeah, this is it's a good 5-card hand. I'm not jealous. It's fine. I'm gonna take a beating before I get to 5 mana. Definitely. Like, I don't think I'm gonna die, but... Okay, I'm gonna bait him into this by playing the Harvester first. And then I'll just say go. So let's see, whenever he plays a Merfolk, he gets counters. Right, okay. So I'm gonna guess maybe he might play 2 this turn, get 2 counters. He could play 3 if he really wants to. That's why I'm saying I hope I'm still alive by turn 5. Like, this is getting pretty rough. What a great 5-card hand he has. I'm not jealous. It's fine. Nope, not jealous. Oh god. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna be like at 1 by the time I play Fumigate. Which is good because I can gain that back with the Harvester if I have a creature. 6 down to 12. Thank God it was a Kona play tapped. Okay, so he can't deal me 12 this turn, can he? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's gonna attack me. He's not gonna use his abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. I'm just gonna fumigate next turn anyway. So something gets a +1/+1 counter. And he almost has enough to kill me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll be at 2. If I did my math right. Is he going to use these to draw a card? Interesting. Okay, that's better for me. Because drawing a card is good for him, obviously, but I was worried I'd be at a much less life total. I'm at 6. 6 is manageable. Why would he do that during his turn? I don't know, whatever. Okay, here we go. Tap, play everything. Nope, nope, nope. I need white. Fumigate. So, it'll be interesting to see what he has after the Fumigate. Because if he just builds right back up again, that's not good. And obviously I can't counter anything this turn. I killed a lot of merfolk though. I feel pretty good about that. Even if I end up losing this game, I killed a bunch of merfolk. That feels pretty good. I don't like merfolk. Not a fan. I like the design of merfolk. I mean, look at these cards. They're gorgeous. Big jade blades, you know? I love all the jade on them. But yeah, for all I'm concerned, they can get out of my Magic game. Probably play some merfolk, right? Now here's where I would need to drop like a Gearhulk and just be fully in control of the game. But I'm not. It's embarrassing. I can play this too, right? Yeah. They're pretty resilient. They can build back up like in no time. Like I just killed all of his board and now he still has 4 power on the board. That's really bad for me. Oh my god. So Gearhulk or I lose. Like this is not fun. Taking 4 this turn. Hopefully he's flooded. Whatever he plays, I'm gonna counter. I just hope he doesn't have 2 spells, 2 creatures this turn. But I could, whatever he plays, I'm gonna counter. I'm gonna burn through my stuff right now because I just am desperate to find a creature to enable this guy. Once this guy's online, I should be okay if I can find a creature. This guy, he's not drawn a non-creature spell this game. Yeah, sure, play it. No. You're not gonna enter the battlefield. Bye. No drawing extra spells for you, and then he's gonna play this guy. He's had a very good draw for 5 cards. I think I've mentioned that this is the 3rd time this game. Now he's scared of playing this guy too. Well, that's fair. He already has like enough on the board, so pretty much, maybe he's not scared, but he should be. Day 1. Can't. But I have 2 turns to draw something. Like if I don't draw something in 2 turns, I'm just dead. That's something. Haha. I think I just won. Yes. Inventing time. Gonna make some nerds. That was perfect timing. But you know what? I deserved it. Should be okay now. He can still attack this turn, and I can block with a servo. Yes! Ha! Angel of Invention! Okay, so I'm pretty sure I played that one perfectly. Not to brag or anything, but that was pretty awesome. Like Fumigate just at the right time. You know what? It's such a stupid joke, but I can't get enough of it. Alright, let's see what we get. I gotta head out now. We went 3-1. Pretty happy about that. With our blue-white control deck. I think it's like a step above the other decks I was playing against today. I love that mono red list though. I was proud to be beaten by that. Because, you know, when you play this format, the quick constructed for Magic Arena, let's see what formats we can play. First of all, there's these big ones right here. Quick constructed is the one I do the most. There's competitive constructed, which costs more, and then you can use your sideboard. There's draft, which only costs these stupid gems that I don't have. I have 600 of them, and I don't know how to get more. I think you only can purchase them, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the other ones, but whatever. Or quick draft. I forgot you could do quick draft. Oh, you win the gems in the draft. Got it. Okay, so I'm probably going to do that later. I love quick draft. Or I love drafting in general. And, you know, you can also play competitive constructive, competitive draft. I guess this is more of the same, just without the pictures. So let's open our pack, and then it's time to go. I can tell that it's a rare. Look at these uncommons. Dang, got Slimefoot, got Raph Capuchin, who's like a constructed house. You know what? I could put him in my deck. I might put him in my deck. Maybe not. Maybe I should. It's a different question for a different time, yeah. Slimefoot's a crazy limited house. He's great. This is a great limited pack if it's only 7 cards. And I also got the most valuable rare of them all. Any rare that I want. Alright, I gotta head out. But it was pretty fun streaming. I'll probably do some Magic again next time. Yeah, it'll be great. Have a great day.